It went right down to the wire, but the result was never in doubt. India has beaten Pakistan comprehensively by 6 wickets in the Super 4 encounter of the Asia Cup, humiliating Pakistan once again and maintaining their supremacy. Tilak Verma and Hardik Pandya saw off the chase of 172 with 7 balls to spare. Earlier, Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill gave India a superb start that made this chase easy with a 100 runs opening stand. Abhishek, in fact, stole the show with a 39 ball 74, and Shubman Gill also gave him ample support. Like I said, the result was never in doubt, even though it went right up till the 19th over. Let me go across to Piyush Chawla, former Indian cricketer, also joining us. Piyush, again, a very comprehensive performance from India. It was closer very much than the last match, but the result was never in doubt.
Well, it was closer because it went till the last over, almost there. But if you see, Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill, they made sure the game is over in the first 6 overs. Yeah. When you're chasing 170 odd runs and you get 6 overs, 69 runs for the loss of no wicket, so it means the other team is already out of the game. You need some brilliant spell, and that was not happening from Pakistani bowlers and the way other batters batted. Pakistani bowlers had a mini comeback, like when they got 2 quick wickets. But after that also, the way Tilak Verma batted, he took his time, and then in the end he was not out for 30 runs of just 19 balls. And Abhishek Sharma, we all know the way he bats. If he's at the crease, the run flow never going to stop.
Yes. In fact, you were talking about the depth of the Indian batting lineup, right? We almost saw it tested a little bit with the number 6 out to bat. But that is why this Indian team is so much superior. I mean, there was, of course, Tilak Verma, who's a star in his own right. Hardik Pandya, very experienced finisher, both on the crease. So even when the Pakistanis got those couple of wickets, it was never going to be the pendulum swinging in their favour.
Because if you see, the run rate was always under control, the required run rate. Because on such wicket, when the wicket is slow, the ball gets older. So it's difficult to chase somewhere around 8.5, 9 runs per over. But the top order of the Indian team made sure that the required run rate is always under control and make life easier for the batters to follow. And that's what exactly happened. When Surya, although got out early, unfortunately, but if you see the way Tilak batted, he had that time to face few balls and get his eye in, and after that he can go for big shots. So that's what happened when you have a brilliant start.
Yes, and also with that, even though there were a few dot balls in between, the boundaries kept coming, the big shots kept coming. The Pakistani bowlers or fielders were not able to really tighten the grip on that.
The reason behind that was very simple, because they know if Indian team bats till the 20th over, they are out of the game, because as I mentioned just now, that required run rate was always under control. So you need to pick up wickets, and when you're trying to pick up wickets, you go a little over attacking, and in that process you end up giving few boundary balls. And those Indian batters, they are really good at it. We know they're not going to miss those chances, and that's what exactly happened.
Yeah. Atul Vasan is also with us. Atul, you got your wish to a certain extent. It was a much closer match than the last time around.
Yeah, operation is successful, but the patient died. That is the reason for that, But I'm just wondering, I told you that, it's 190 would have made such a difference. They reached 170, but that is the cushion, last 20 runs, that makes the whole thing, the more pressure on India. And eventually they got some wickets, but by that time the match was gone. When we were, at 10 runs and over, not losing a wicket in the first 10 overs. And the way Abhishek is batting, he batted Pakistan out of the game.
Absolutely.
So I think they've reduced the difference, but it's not saying that, last week has improved the game. There's still a lot of gap between us and Pakistan, and I think this victory might, if they reach the final somehow, and we play them again in the final, I'm sure they will feel slightly better than what they were feeling before this game.
Well, as far as the Super 4 contest is concerned, now, India has those 2 points. It is top of the table. It has superseded Bangladesh that had won its first match of the Super 4 as well. But here, right now, you can't say exactly which 2 teams will make it to the final, because you need to win at least 2 out of your 3 Super 4 matches, and with a good, healthy run rate, because it could come down to the net run rate as well, as far as the Super 4 is concerned. So India, we all know, was the favourite to get through. We're getting some shots of the celebrations happening in some cities as well. There was so much drama, political drama at the start of this Asia Cup. Most people not wanting to watch an India-Pakistan contest. The last one gave us Surya Kumar Yadav not wanting to shake hands with the Pakistani team, and then of course all the drama that the Pakistani tried to pull off. Now what we see is Indian fans coming out in larger numbers on the streets to support the Indian team. Vimal Kumar, who a sports journalist also in Dubai, is also joining us. Vimal, like we were discussing with Piyush and Atul so far, the result was never in doubt. Pakistan made a game of it, but they were never really troubling India at any point of time.
I think, see, they got carried away, I will say, and I could sense the mood of Pakistani team from the Pakistani media. I will tell you, I was in the press box. The way Pakistani journalists were cheering, they were going gaga over as if they had already won the match. They thought that this total was more than enough. They were very happy. Bumrah was, the way Bumrah had a bad day, they were too excited. But the moment, and they were talking about the celebration, you saw that, I don't have to speak about that. So they were like, देखा जश्न आपने देखा कि नहीं? We were quiet. हमने बोला कि भाई अभी देखो, wait करो, अभिषेक शर्मा जी जो है आ रहे हैं गिल. And the way they bat, forget power play, which is 6 overs. The match was finished inside 3 overs. All those journalists who were like saying all this thing, they were just disappeared. वो बोले कि यार कितनी भाई ये हम लोग जलील होंगे अपनी टीम के चलते. So that's the mood, and I know, matlab, if you look at it, and I must tell you, Shivani, one thing, which is I must tell all the CNN News 18 viewers. I met Abhishek Sharma's father. He came for just one first game, UAE, and he was going. He was just after the game. He was going. He came up to me and we spoke off the record. On the record, he did an interview, but off the record, he maintained a very beautiful point. He told me, Vimal bhai, आप याद रखना, आप मुझे इस टूर्नामेंट के बीच पे एक बार फोन करोगे क्योंकि मेरा बेटा एक स्पेशल पारी खेलेगा. आप फोन करोगे. नाउ आई हैव टू फोन डेफिनेटली राजकुमार शर्मा. इतनी शानदार द काइंड ऑफ इनिंग, मतलब बेलिजरेंट इनिंग्स, मतलब यू यूज अ वर्ड, आई एम स्ट्रगलिंग विद द वर्ड, काइंड ऑफ इनिंग अभिषेक शर्मा played. His mentor Yuvraj Singh will be very, very proud of him.
Yes.
The way these all two boys, yeah.
No, I said at the start of the Asia Cup, Vimal, that Abhishek Sharma and Tilak Varma both are possibly some of the best batting talent that has come out of the IPL in the last 18 years. And I don't want to jinx anything and I don't want to say anything too soon, but if he has good fitness and good support, I think he's going to go a very long way. Both of them. Tilak, of course, has lesser opportunities. He's batting down the order, but he's also beautiful to watch. And it's that timing and that confidence that both of these young guys show, which is really commendable for me. But let me quickly go across to my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar, who's also joining us. Ananya has been tracking the mood in and around the national capital. What do the fans have to say? Ananya, take it away. It looks like Ananya can't hear me just yet. There are some sort of celebrations. I could hear some dhols also playing where he was.